Alrighty, so now we are going to warp back to the... Oh, is this a shrine? What? It is. I don't want to forget about this, so we're gonna detour one little bit, but then we're gonna go back to the Jedi Temple or whatever, the High Republic structure. I was not expecting this to be here, okay? I did not realize this was right in front of me. Oh no, this is just Z's chamber. Okay, we're good. I just like never noticed that this was still here. All right, we're good. We will go and warp back to the boiling cliffs or whatever, and continue onward to the temple. Or whatever it is on top of the mountain. Fast travel. Boiling Bluff, that's what it's called. Now I don't really know what's up here. If it's a whole area this way, or if it's just this little side plot with like trying to help those people out, but at the moment we don't really need to explore over here. We're just gonna go back because I wanna move forward with the main plot as much as I can. Bye, birdie. See, Black Chocobo should be able to fly, so this is on you, really. Grand Courtyard. Okay. What exactly is this area? Is this a stim kit? No. Tog Lausch. What a name. Alright, I guess we just gotta walk through the front door. Check around the other side just to make sure there isn't like a force echo here. Scan point, that's useful. Central Manse. The settlement structure served as a central point for the Jedi on Kobo, its spires deliberately calling back to the distinctive towers of the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. Okay, yeah, so this is a temple. This is Dagan Gera's little training area. Or Santari Khri's or whatever. I don't remember exactly who owned it. What? Oh.
Help!
So non-force sensitive Jedi users, or Jedi users, lightsaber users. Interesting.
Not so fast.
Oh, he can feint me.
Another raider with a lightsaber. Daggett.
Ravis saw fit to reward the finest and most loyal of Bedlam Raider warriors with their very own lightsabers. Totems the Gendai had taken from Jedi quarry in ages past. Oh, so he's a Gendai. So the Gendai were the race that, what's his name? Dagan Gera had fought off. Because when Santari meets him at the Jedi Temple, he's like, this is taking longer than my duel with the Gendai. So Ravis must actually be that Gendai. He must be super old. This lieutenant, armed with a double-bladed saber, also employs a wrist-mounted grappling hook to both traverse the battlefield and attack opponents.
Must be sending them out for something, and we're following the same trail.
The manse was built around a large central courtyard, clearly intended for Jedi training. Ample room was provided for sparring, meditation, or simple yet productive discussion between peers.
Do your thing, buddy.
Now, what's in
best.
here?
No getting through.
Although some structures were spared total annihilation, nothing survived intact. Strewn debris and overgrown nature speak to a world first devastated, then abandoned. That's kind of sad. It's there just to show you these two things. That's cool game design, just pointing the player at this, giving them a dead end that they're forced to then look at something else that they can explore later. It's a clever way of getting around people like missing signposting.
Another one of these devices. This one's broken too.
I like the music.
He is coming. Destroy it now.
Lightsaber's just burning on the ground.
Wait! Santari.
Another of Santari's devices.
Dagan's a cool character. Two Jedi destroy device as Dagan Gera arrives too late to stop them. In a fit of rage and revenge, Dagan kills both Jedi in cold blood.
Killed Jedi for destroying it. I think these could be our answer. Let's bring this back to Master Cordova. Won't be locked for long.
Can't interact with that. That's just the leftovers, I guess.
I think Master Tapal had this one.
Thesis of Yaddle. A tome by Jedi Master Yaddle detailing little-known Jedi arts. Unfortunately, her notes on both are incomplete and perhaps deliberately vague. Yeah, because Yaddle and Yoda lived during the High Republic.
Hold them back! Look out! I can't!
Poor kid.
We should take this back to Jeddah. Master Cordova will want to see what we found.
Cataclysm. When struck by calamity, the evacuation of Kobo began swiftly. Some, however, thought first to defend their work. Despite their efforts, such attempts were ultimately futile. Get a little reward. Marksmanship. What does that do? I have to check that out.
Thanks for the lift.
All right, so back this way. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, there's no other really place to interact with that with, so I think it was just for clearing this wall. Now, are we supposed to go through here, or are we just supposed to go back to Jeddah? Yes, I will assist you.
Something we could do for you in return?
Look at Bima over there. Huh. What?
Excuse me! Would you be so kind as to dispatch this beast?
I mean, gladly.
We will make it worth your while.
Can I just put like as many of these as I want? No, I can just put one. But what can I do with that? We'll play with that in a minute. I will kill this beast for them.
Help, please! I need something like...
No! Oh, oops. Okay, says whatever these things are, you don't have the ability for them yet. I know because I also don't have it. Yeah, I have no idea how we're supposed to interact with it. It seems like something that you should be able to just grab onto, but I've like rubbed up against one before and it's done nothing. All right, let's beat this dude. This weird reskinned Mogu shouldn't actually be that hard. It doesn't seem to have a really unique moveset. So we'll save these dorks. There we go. Oh, fuck.
Toss this!
So is this just a elder Mogu or is it a unique creature? Can't really tell.
Well done! What a show! Come here, my warrior friend.
I haven't seen such fighting since the championship.
We are in your debt.
What are you doing out here?
We were out looking for the biggest, strongest beasts to fight each other. Winner take all. Within our holotactics game table, of course.
Holotactics, huh?
That's right. And you have just helped us gather
Interesting.
beastly data for our game. Just as soon as we find a place to set up shop, of course.
My friend might be interested. He runs Pyloon Saloon.
Ah, yes. The saloon at Rambler's Reach.
That dump? I didn't realize it was open. Well, tell you what. We're more than happy to bring holotactics to Pyloons. Could liven up the place. Let us make it.
Bima and Tully. Tully runs her own holotactics game with the help of her diminutive employee Bima, who possesses an outsized personality and gift for gab.
Hey, Tully Moo.
All things in their own time. Bima.
See you around.
All right, neat. Anything good over here? No. So that clears off that rumor from our rumor mill. That's cool. Let's see. At first, I thought the Mogu was a different breed of the same species as the Wampa, so it's like a grizzly bear versus a polar bear. Yeah, they definitely look like that. You know, part of it is obviously just like using iconic design to communicate stuff to the player, I guess, and the fans, but they definitely look similar enough that if you told me they're like related species, then I would believe you.
Don't kill me.
Kill you? I just saved your fool life. Who are you anyway?
I'm Turgle.
Well, if you want to keep breathing, you best follow me. This is Raider territory.
Turgle's so cute.
More Priorite. Wonder what this will fetch at Duma's shop.
Duma's first encounter with Turgle was one of rescue. Saving him from a self-inflicted blunder, he was attached to her from that point on. Oh. So this is another brood bounty hunter. I missed the cool kill, but it's fine.
Another bounty puck.
Haxian Brood Gunslinger. The Haxian Brood sees relentless aggression as much as canny subterfuge as crucial to victory. None amplify this type more than the Brood Gunslinger. Unencumbered by heavy armor or jetpacks, they launch into action, unleashing a flurry of high-powered blaster bolts and stun grenades, designed to bring down even the toughest of marks with a steady grind of attrition.
We should show this to Cage.
Is a jetpack really a burden? I feel like that is just, it helps your maneuverability, if anything.
Let's move.
Yeah, you're probably right. You shouldn't be here. I'm not prepared for this. Come on, hit him. Someone? Anyone? Help?
What a worthless hunter. What were they trying to do? Clearly they were trying to take me out. That was a pretty big mistake. Oh, I know where we are. I see where we are. Okay. The rare albino Neko. All right, so we got to go back to Jeddah. So I guess we do that. Oh, God damn it.
You're afraid.
I'm not the enemy.
Stab him. You need to do better than that.
All right.
BD, toss me a stim.
And is this just the backside of that little raider camp? Yeah, it is. Okay. I see where we are.
A little help, buddy.
Oh, and then there's this. Look at that. Look at these things I wouldn't have noticed if I didn't open up the map. Got a little cave up here. Neat. Ooh.
Echoes can't reach us here.
We've got 3 skill points. It seems like
Back
skill
to
points
it.
are much easier to generate this time around than in Fallen Order.
Right. Wonder what this will fetch at Dumba's shop.
Obviously, there are far more skills, so. An ecological study. A datapad from a curious Kobo local studying the interior of this cave. I cannot progress further without specialized equipment. I should turn back, but the sounds from within draw me further. What manner of cave is home to such myriad noises? My curiosity cannot be so easily satisfied. I mean, me too, but like, how? How though? How do we get over there? I just have to ride an Echo, probably. How do we call the Neko? What's the button for that? Ooh. There's a cave over there, too. Let's go do that real quick. I'm going to grab one and bring it over here. There we go. I'm just going to go grab that Force Essence before I forget about it. Or whatever this is, the Sun's Echo. Yeah.
Quit your belly aching, Leo. Let me see. Shoot. That ain't gonna heal. Sorry, hun. Not your day.
Oh,
Way of the
man.
world, Leo. Rather you in the ground peaceful than someone's dinner.
Mosey and her faithful Neko Leo get into a scrape from which one of them cannot recover. Mosey does what needs to be done with a solemn understanding and as much compassion as she can muster. Okay, and I can't take the Neko in here. Argentimas, is that a Yoshi? That is not a Yoshi, it's a Chocobo. Get your games right. Yeah, there's 0 chance. So I guess we're just gonna fast travel back to the landing pad and we will go to Jeddah. Finally, we make some progress. There we go. I was expecting the, ooh, bounties available. Catch for tips. Oh, I do want to grab the charged shot. Does area of effect real quick, so we'll do that. Shouldn't actually take long to go do that.
Welcome. Make yourself at home.
So how'd you go from making sounds on Ryosa to becoming a producer?
Well, I put together a few rough tracks, handed them out to friends, and things spread word of mouth. Started playing enough gigs to do it full time. Eventually, someone with influence caught a listen as they were passing through. They'd worked with Max Rebo, so I figured they were legit.
Max Rebo? That is legit.
Exactly. Said they could give me some gigs in the Corps. When they said Corps, I heard like Chandrila. Nah, they meant Coruscant. So that's where I went. Keep on doing your thing.
Like what you see?
Yes.
Here you go.
Good luck with it.
All right. Let's exchange data discs with Z if we can. I don't know how many we have right now, but we can just check real quick.
How may I serve?
Perk slot, we want that.
Looks good to me.
Say, Cal, would you like to buy my guide to Kobo?
Not really.
Good, because I haven't written it yet. But if you want to know something, I have all sorts of tips for Kobo visitors.
Like what?
Give information out for free? Come on, Cal. A frog's gotta make a living. I'm really busy, Cal.
I like how he calls himself a frog. That is actually just kind of funny.
Hey kid, I got some bad news on our favorite Ordo Eris fanatic.
I already know Sork Tormos put a fresh bounty on my head.
You do?
One of your regulars clued me in on his game. She's been keeping tabs on the Haxian brood, so this time we've got the jump on him.
I figure that guy would let things go by now. Not now, Cal. I'm pretty sure Mark reorganized my entire fight.
All right, so now we can head back to Jeddah now that we did that. I definitely want to equip the things that I have bought, but other than that, we should be good. I can do that on the ship anyway. Not too worried about it. It's irritating that you can fast travel to the landing pad, but you can't. It doesn't put you in the Mantis. Because the Mantis, and you can't fast travel into the Mantis, even though there is a thing in here.
Keep an eye out for the Empire.
How'd you get in here? You stinky little womp rat. All right, let's equip the perk slot, or not the perk slot, the whatever it's called, the special thingy. All right, I wanted to see some of these. Dexterity, lightsaber throws deal more damage, marksmanship, blaster damage, that's fine. I will probably not be equipping that right now. Precision, parry timing down, block meter damage up. Oh. Interesting. Ambidexterity, shooting targets temporarily increases lightsaber damage. Okay, those are all interesting. We're not going to deal with those. How do I equip the charge shot? Do I have to use a workbench?
Change your style?
Materials, we have all sorts. Components, we don't really have many.
And effective.
Okay, yeah, I'm not sure how to actually equip that. Abilities, stances, blaster, equipped. Perks. I don't understand. Do I just not have the special blaster shot ability equipped yet? Or like unlocked yet? Oh, I totally forgot I got that too. Huh. All right, well, we'll just have to figure that out in real time, I guess. Let's go to Jeddah.
Time to go.
Oh, frame rate.
Heading to Jeddah.
Think Cordova can make some sense of that tech Cal found?
Are you kidding me? That guy is as sharp as they come. I can't wait to see Cere again. I owe her big time. She fronted me the credits for Pyloons.
What do you owe her, Greez?
2,000 credits, give or take. Maybe I'll make Granny Pyloon's famous casserole and she'll forget all about it.
For 2,000 credits? That better be one hell of a casserole.
Eyes front, Cal. We're coming in.
The game looks so good in ultra wide. A real step up from Fallen Order, which you had to like hack ultra wide in for. They just like natively support it out of the box, even for cutscenes, which is just so cool.
Not coming in, Greez?
I'll catch up. I'm gonna stay on the Mantis, check diagnostics.
Well, if you need repairs, I'm sure the anchorites would be happy to help. We'll talk later.
All right, I think I figured out how to do it. I just looked up the charge shot. So we do have to go into the stance menu, and then we go to the blaster shot. Someone said it was just here. It should be in your stances, and then you press X to equip it. But maybe I only had the base one. I didn't have a special one. So maybe if I get multiple, it allows me to cycle through them. That's why. Got it. Okay, we're good. Let's go talk to Cere and Eno. Gotta fondle the ball here. You gotta show the balls a lot of love and attention. You can't forget about them.
I agree, but how can we be sure it's safe?
We cannot.
The network's resources are stretched thin, and some local leaders are unwilling to accept the risks.
How can we convince them? Many fear that accepting refugees will put a target on their back.
Cal, you're back. Did you find anything?
Think so.
Good. Cordova will be glad to hear it.
How has it been spending time with Master Cordova?
An unexpected blessing. Though I have some competition.
What do you mean?
My anchorites have taken to following him around, doting on him, bringing him tokens of respect.
Interesting. So maybe I should be talking to him.
By all means. I'm sure he has much to teach you. Have a look around the archive, Cal. We'll talk later.
Good luck out there.
BD looks ready to head out.
All right, Merrin, you can just tell me you don't want to talk to me. Yeesh.
A strange device. This one seems to be a duplicate. Both have been damaged by lightsabers.
Wasn't me. This time.
Perish the thought.
You think you can fix it?
I don't know. But I will certainly try.
Master Junda, the Empire is nearing Pilgrim Sanctuary.
Is it a strike force?
No, an excavation team.
Look, they don't know about the safe house.
Yet.
Safe house?
Hidden in the ruins. Have we begun evacuations?
They're already underway, but Brother Armias isn't responding.
Armias has the communication codes.
If they capture him, they could put the entire hidden path at risk.
I know the ruins. I will go.
I'm coming with you. Bode?
You know what? I think I should stay here. Make myself useful.
I could use a research assistant.
Bring back Armias.
You got it.
And no heroics.
With this one? No promises.
I think she was talking to you.
Oh, Merrin is such a bamf.
No, but we will need a spammel to get there. They gather near the base. Follow me.
Like many clandestine organizations, the Hidden Path uses contact codes to limit the network's exposure should a safe house be compromised. Code access is restricted to certain members in order to safeguard against Imperial espionage. Blech. Among the ruins of a Republic settlement on Kobo, Cal found an ancient broken device, possibly connected to Tanalorr. He also experienced a vivid Force echo in which Dagan Gera slaughtered Jedi in a rage. And upon Kobo's shattered moon, Cal defeated one of Ravis's lightsaber-wielding lieutenants and retrieved another damaged device. Cal returned them to Master Cordova, who vowed to begin investigating them immediately. In the meantime, Cere dispatches Cal and Merrin to a Hidden Path safe house to save the anchorite brother Armaius and the vital contact codes within.
An old anchorite monastery. Impressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pilgrim Sanctuary is an ancient temple. Cere and Master Cordova chose it as the Hidden Path safe house. We knew one day the Empire would come, just not so soon.
So it's kind of interesting. If the game is setting up that Tanalorr is the end of the Hidden Path, then that explains all of the Jedi that survived Order 66 and like where they all went. It isn't just Cal, it's anyone who was smuggled out of the Empire during the genocide went to Tanalorr, presumably.
Master Junda told us of your coming. It is an honor to meet one she holds in such high regard. May I escort you? I have never met a witch before, and I have so many questions.
An anchorite is eager to learn about the Nightsister Merrin.
Pilgrim's Crossing is on the other side of the desert.
Oh, I know where we are. This is the area we looked over. Interesting, okay.
This way, Master Junda. We are nearly there. So, what do you think?
It's old, abandoned, and in the middle of nowhere. It's perfect.
Cere and the Anchorites discover what will become their home base in the Archive. The Anchorites express that they will aid Cere as part of their broader belief. So, LGM says, I don't know about that. This takes place the same year as Kenobi, and Cal is trying to be the first person to reach Tanalorr in centuries. Maybe after this game they start taking people there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
Sometimes
like,
everything out in the desert starts to look the same.
You must focus on what is different. That is how you will not get lost.
But, so basically what I'm saying is Merrin just said, you know, like, people are afraid to take refugees. It's really, really dangerous to do so. And basically they're looking for a solution for the Hidden Path that's more sustainable. Obviously a lot of the Jedi are dead by now, but there are a lot of Force sensitives and there are a lot of Inquisitors that they're trying to rehabilitate. So it's very possible that after this, Tanalorr is going to be that, like, for lack of a better phrase to use, their holy land, right?
With me.
And yeah, it could definitely answer questions like where characters like Quinlan Vos end up. Now, this does ultimately mean that whatever Rey is doing is going to be a little goofy, but it does also set up that, like, some cool things could happen, like Rey goes to set up her Jedi Order, and suddenly there's a bunch of other Jedi that appear and are like, what are you doing? To provide conflict. So that could be cool. Yes. The breastplate and pauldrons of a high-ranking warrior whose name and battles are lost to time. Yes, absolutely, I will wear this. I definitely want to change my clothing colors now. Where are we? Okay. Oh, oops, I forgot to, there we go. Yeah, I like the idea of Cal either being stuck on Tanalorr or protecting Tanalorr, and that's why he doesn't get involved in the OT. Especially if there are threats out there, like it seems to imply.
Let's hope this spammel doesn't abandon us.
Don't Don't hold a grudge, Cal. It's not you.
Is that Scuba Stev? What is he doing here?
Watch your step, lad.
Have we walked in on another dangerous expedition?
Well, the feral sneakfish prefers the taste of crab, but would happily settle for your toe.
Are you sure all of this is worth the risk?
There's great beauty in peril, lad. And these noble beasts demand respect, you know. As you'll see.
Maybe a contingent of the Nihil actually survived on Tanalorr? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Seems like it goes on forever.
Yes, it continues to surprise me.
Oops, I forgot to pull that. Flora and fauna, aquarium fish. What was this one called? Snakefish. The snakefish thrives in the oases of Jedda's desert, where the frigid waters provide a natural coolant for the serpentine fish. Though the desert is barren, the snakefish requires only the barest amount to survive. The frequent sandstorms that pummel the high desert often deposit nutrient-rich detritus in the pools, which can feed the snakefish for months at a time. That's cool.
Toasted, blasted, the blasted fish wife! Nearly bit off my damn flipper! The cursed scalemonger! I'll have it for chum! I'll cut it with a rusted rudder!
So much for a noble beast demanding great respect.
Yeah, you're right. I'll deal with you later. Shall we continue me, sordid tale?
So, Scuba, whatever happened with the pirates?
So there we were, 4 quarren, armed with spears, each way a mind to make a mantelpiece of my wee rubbery head. I looked over to me captain, and he stared right back, waving his arms like a goober fish in heat. At the harpoon I held in my hand. Oh, for a black instant, I considered nailing those pirate quarren to the rocks with my harpoon. But something stopped me from pulling the trigger. Perhaps it was the sparkle that caught my eye. The sparkle of a passing glumbrig eel. What would those pirates say to a whole school of glumbrig eels? A crackle and a sparkle as they be, thought I. So I opened my wee mouth and emitted the mating call of the eel.
You speak eel?
Aye, but I forgot to turn on me comm. We Scuba alone heard the cry. The bad, demented expression put such a fright on the quarren that it dropped the blasters. By the time they'd come to the senses, we were swimming away as fast as our flippers could carry us. It was only later, as we fled aboard the Zephyr's schooner, that I realized how close the real danger was. But I shall continue my tale next time.
All right, interesting. Okay, again, I don't want to keep prolonging stuff. I know all of you viewers are very excited to get actual content and not just watch me run around an open world and pick up garbage that doesn't need to be grabbed, but I need to make sure I'm not missing anything, because if I'm missing anything, my life will be significantly worse.
Slow down now.
There we go.
Well fought, beast. You remind me of home. Were you hungry? Now you will feed the other creatures.
Southwest, about the ruins of Ranvel. Southwest of the Narcus Highlands lies the ruins of a cult of forest worshippers. Long ago, the city was connected by a vast network of trade routes. On the outskirts of the ruins of Ranvel is an oasis believed to be the city's sole water supply. But like much on Jeddah, this cult and its civilization have been lost to the Great Desert. The Beasts of Jeddah. The deserts of Jeddah are home to many lethal creatures, including Merrin. I didn't want to do that. I was trying to get Merrin to attack. Hell yeah, Merrin. So sick. All right.
How many safe houses does the path have left?
I do not know, but I suspect there are not many.
Dumb imp.
You are Master Junda's friend. My thanks.
I would not travel by day if I were you. The Empire's presence has grown.
Wise counsel. I am in your debt.
Alright, I need to see which way we're going. The desert of Jeddah was always dangerous to travelers, but has grown more deadly with the arrival of Imperial forces. Alright, which way do we need to go? We need to go up this way. So I am moving in the correct path.
Pick it up.
What is that? Oh, it's just a rock. Just a cool rock. Isn't Jeddah the planet that gets nuked in Rogue One? Yeah, about 25% of the planet is destroyed. We looked it up yesterday. Yep, so this is the planet where Saw Gerrera's base is. So the other thing that's interesting about all of this is that it is set up that Cal has been working with Saw Gerrera, and again, the time frame here is not super long away from when Rogue One happens. So I am very curious if we'll see Cal show up in Andor season 2.
They gave me water and a warning. Beware the central isopters, for they trade only in death.
Pilgrims give their perspective on the cults of Jeddah. Commander legs. Alright, can't use that. The arid flats. Now, I know...
All set.
I know a lot of people like Andor specifically because it doesn't have any connection to other Star Wars stuff. But, of all the things that they've been setting up and all the other connections that this game... and these games have had specifically to the TV shows, because so far now there's 2 direct connections to Obi-Wan. Wait, I can't... Oh, God. Oh, wow, I got wrecked. So... The Obi-Wan show was the first live-action debut of the Inquisitorius, which we see in Rebels and in Fallen Order. And then Andor has Saw Gerrera directly. And obviously Saw Gerrera is a character who's been in a ton of Star Wars stuff, so it's not completely unique. But the timeline here, this game takes place at the same time as Obi-Wan, and basically at the same time as Andor. So... there is going to be another season of Bad Batch as well. Yeah, the 3rd season's going to be the last. I'm curious to see if he'll show up. It definitely seems possible. All right. Where did we go?
All right.
I wanted to kill that. I am going to have to go fight that.
To talk Greez out of retirement?
Oh, really?
ATST.
He's traveling with all of us more than anyone.
We're his family now. You can tell by how much he complains.
So yeah, I need to find that ATST so that I can smack it and get my experience back. There we go.
Time to go.
Okay. Oh, that's not the one?
Let's take them down.
jeez.
Hey, BD.
There you go.
Buddy, help me. Stim.
Oh. She teleported. I completely lost me for a second. Oh, I forgot that the pilots pop out. There we go.
That is all of them.
Wondering if Saw will actually show up in Survivor if you haven't just missed him. Yeah, I don't think he's showed up at all. You don't need to worry about that.
Good job.
All right. Now let's look at our path. I have to go around to the left. Okay. We can go do that.
Now.
All right, there it is. Yeah, I don't know if Gilroy would be interested in that, but then again...
How is the desert treating you, BD?
He likes it out here.
Even with that, Andor is the only place they would be able to really do it, yeah. Oh boy. Oh no. But yeah, Tony Gilroy, I mean, he's very focused on you know, the small scale stuff, which is fine. I mean, I guess it's not actually that small scale. It's the fucking stealing the Death Star plans. But I think if anything, he would be interested in playing with some of these characters that don't really have a lot of screen time. Like, I mean, the fact that he used Saw Gerrera at all is like, that's a pretty nerdy Star Wars cut. A character who basically only shows up as cameos in all of these different shows that aren't Clone Wars. I think it makes a little bit of sense that we might see Cal in it. And they're very secretive about what all of their actors and cast members are working on, but like Cameron Monaghan has been basically filming stuff for forever now. He worked on this game for 2 years, and he's still filming stuff no one knows about. So I say no one knows about, but I mean like his production schedule is packed. That's stuff that like insiders have known for a long time. So whether that just be production on the third game or you know, more live action stuff, it can't be said, but it could be very interesting if that is the case. All right, how the hell do we get up there? I guess we have to just jump off the spammel. It would be weird if the first time we see him in live action is like 20 years after the events of the game. Yeah, definitely. But then again, you know, Cameron, the thing with this is that people in real life age much differently than they do in Star Wars. So it's like, it's one of those things that is,
Greez won't say it, but I missed you.
Yeah, no.
I missed him too. But if you tell him that, I will retaliate.
Fair enough.
Damn it. You know, people age more in real life than they do in Star Wars. So, you know, by the time Cam is like, you know, 40, he'll look the age he needs to be in Star Wars. Eno Cordova considers Jedi's mysteries as they relate to his own personal journey. I am so lost. So I thought I had to go through here, but it doesn't. I have no idea how I can get my spam up on the ledge.
That's it.
Am I just dumb? Is it just right here? Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm just dumb. It's fine.
A fight, like old times.
Yeah. They could absolutely do something like saying, you know, time moves differently on Tanalorr, or just like, I mean, this game could end in tragedy. You know, Cal could end up in the Bacta tank that Dagan Gera was in. Not that I think that that will necessarily happen, but... Tanalorr is basically the ultimate narrative device in that regard, yeah. Security Droid Enforcer. The variant of the KX series security droid, these baton-wielding counterparts were designed primarily to train Imperial stormtroopers in the use of the Electro Baton. Their movements, therefore, are similar to scout troopers, but with the mechanical mastery of the form, which combined with a reinforced chassis, makes them far more dangerous. Neat. Alright, so it looks like we have a platforming challenge ahead of us.
Use a stim.
Help me, here.
Well, yes, so they've said that they're thinking of this as a trilogy. I don't think Cal's gonna die. I think, you know, we'll get a Cobb Vanth moment where he's in the Bacta tank. And who's to say that the third game in this trilogy doesn't take place 30 years from now? Cal wakes up after the Empire and is like, oh no. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, something along those lines setting up what could happen. That's all I'm saying. It's very, very possible that we go in a direction like that, which I think could be cool. Could be a, you know, kind of unique status quo change.